Hi everybody, it's Robert again, and I'm going to be testing another system here on the 2019 Suzuki Jimny. This time we'll be taking a closer look at the dual sensor automatic brake support system, and we'll be using this bamboo, or as we call here kalami, to help us test it. So let's take a look.
Suzuki, in its efforts to increase safety, has installed a camera and laser in the winch lid of the new cars they call the dual sensor system. I'm not sure which of these is the camera or the laser, I just know the system works. And by the way, this is the same system used to detect road signs automatically. On my YouTube channel, there is a video where I evaluate that system. In this video, I will be reviewing how Suzuki's dual sensor brake support, or DSBS, works. The Jimny uses the dual sensor system to determine if a collision with an object, be that a person, car, or whatever's in front of it, and then either warn the driver with a signal, increase the braking power if the driver brakes the Jimny, or to automatically brake the car. The system works in 3 levels where the probability of a collision increases. You'll have to read the manual for the exact details of each of these. I try to summarize them here. Exactly how the system detects objects are not outlined in the manual. This means we don't know how the system determines the probability of a collision in terms of distance or angle or the size of the object in front of the car. The manual does state, however, that the system can detect pedestrians in front of the car and that they need to be between 1 and 2 meters in height. The system also takes into account the absolute speed of the Jimny and the relative speed of the object in front of it. The frontal collision warning is the first level. This is where the system senses an object in front of the car and a warning is displayed on the information display between the tachometer and the speedometer, and a buzzer goes off. This is simply a warning and has no effect on the braking system at all. I've experienced several times false positives when driving on a curve, as shown here. It's a little annoying, but you learn to ignore this quickly. The brake assist system is level 2. This is where the system thinks that the risk of collision is higher. It will display a warning on the console, the buzzer will buzz, and if you brake the Jimny, it will provide additional power to the brakes for you. And lastly, the automatic brake system, or level 3. This is where the system determines that a collision is unavoidable. So in addition to the information display and the buzzer, the collision indicator light, which is yellow and located in the speedometer, will flash, and the Jimny will automatically apply the brakes for you. The buzzer will continue buzzing until the automatic brake system has been released. Or if you haven't depressed the clutch, the Jimny has most likely stalled and needs to be restarted. But how can you test the system? I was curious and I wanted to figure out how to do it. Suzuki states explicitly in the manual not to test it, but I think I figured out a way to test it without harming anyone and hopefully without engaging the airbag system, which would be silly and expensive. And this is where the bamboo comes into play. I noticed one day while driving into the bamboo without braking, the automatic brake system engaged. And here's an overhead view of my test course. I take about a 10-meter run, getting up to about 10 kilometers an hour before running into the bamboo. And now let's take a look from inside the Jimny.
So we're going normal speed, about 10 kilometers an hour. There we go, we've got the indicator light, both things going here.
Here in slow motion you see the collision warning being displayed in the information display in red and the collision indicator light in the speedometer blinking in yellow. From this point of view you hear both the warning signal and the brakes automatically engage. And here you see actually how dense the bamboo is in front of the car. So there you go. The system determined that a collision was unavoidable and automatically engaged the brakes on the Jimny. Thankfully, the airbags did not release. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. I really enjoyed making it and I love reading your comments. If you'd like me to test something else on the 2019 Suzuki Jimny, please let me know in the comments below. Again, thanks for watching and have a great day.